Hello, my fellow samurai players. The Brush Prince here with Majutsu and Zarip. Hello, hello. This is Dragon War
Hello.
semifinals. Best of 5 between Killerfisch and Oleg Vadimovich. The first game is on Slumbering Settlement. Here we go.
Cool one. I wonder if anyone understood anything. But anyway, here we are. I will start with the build of Oleg Vadimovich. So I don't remember what he actually did hide, but unhidden stuff is one revolvers on his left flank, his general full gun gen with gun batte, Royal Marines, Shinsengumi Police Force, Red Bear Infantry, Vermilion Bird Force, US Marines, Infantry de Marine, Shogunate Infantry, and another Shinsengumi Police Force. So that's all we have seen so far. Will you go over the, well, Killerfisch build? I guess it's
So,
2 Yariki,
Yes. And
rank 2 and rank
full
5.
melee general, Killerfisch is trolling. Just kidding.
Well,
If you look at the power balance, there is
Yeah.
something fishy. So,
I think it's cavalry heavy build with ninjas.
possibly.
Maybe
yeah.
without ninjas. So he is getting workshop, giving up sword dojo, but I think he will deny archery dojo, most
Yeah.
likely. I actually know where this melee rush hidden. Obviously, judging, yeah, here it
Here it
is.
is,
Judging
yeah.
Alex's build, he would go for archery dojo, which means here comes 3 spear levies. Behind them 2 vanilla shogitai, 2 yarikachi, rank 2, rank 3. Already some fire coming from US Marines.
Yeah. I mean, you could see it because it's full Bushido gen anyway. Even heroic assault, so.
Yeah, there is some saber cavalry, but how should I put it? I don't really like how Killerfisch engaging this nice arc of Oleg Vadimovich. I wonder if Forest will help enough. Not sure about it. Second, the revolvers of Oleg Vadimovich actually showed themselves, getting shot by revolvers of Killerfisch, but there is Infantry de Marine and General of
I don't know.
Oleg
what
Vadimovich
I
shooting.
think. It's looking really bad for Killerfisch.
No, it's looking decent. So far, I'm not sure.
There
It
are
would
two more
depend
rounds.
on late game if he has, like, mistake he did, definitely. Losing all his Shogitais, his cavalry didn't get into play fast enough, in my opinion.
I think there are very little chances of him winning now. Just look at the units for Oleg. He still has revolvers, he still has so many lines, he's got a nice arc going for him.
And look at this saber cavalry of Killerfisch coming from behind. It's no point at charging that red infantry at the moment. Like, he can't kill them, so why charge them?
Yeah.
I mean, you charge. Oh, well, he routed them because of friendly fire, I would assume. Yeah, friendly fire from revolvers seems to be pretty heavy there. Yeah, definitely looks bad for Killerfisch. In fact, looks like he lost
Yeah.
because there is still Royal Marines. You're right. Well, that's exactly what I spoke about. His exit, like he made a huge step back in game understanding. Can his build work? Definitely. Can it work the way he executed it? Never. Like, nice start at the forest, but he didn't use the fact that he exposed his Shogitai on open ground instead of rushing more near red line, near archery dojo. His cavalry didn't come out fast enough, so he was rushing, being shot at. Like, I think there were nice angles for cavalry to buy him a time.
Actually, Oleg, he shouldn't actually have taken that engagement in the forest. He could have taken it on the open ground to be more effective. That maybe would have been even better for him. But it was still nice.
Yeah. Well, good game, and Killerfisch just testing his opponent. I can see his thoughts behind this build and approach, but it just didn't connect. Like all his stuff, like cavalry were on its own, rush was kind of
Yeah.
messed up, not enough pressure on from different sides, like very concentrated rush, which is a feature of a rush, but then you want your cavalry to be there as well, which somehow didn't work. So for Oleg Vadimovich, nice execution, like both revolvers. Killerfish didn't sort out how he plans to get rid of these revolvers. He didn't sort out well enough what he would do in late game. There is no gun cavalry at all in his build. Yeah. And it didn't even look like that strong of a rush. Not because of build, but because of how units moved, how they were prepared for assault.
Maybe even an aura unit could have helped him. Maybe,
the 1-0. Huh?
Maybe an aura unit would have been good. I don't know.
Yeah, Imperial Guard Cavalry always is good to combine with melee rush because it's your late game unit.
He had revolvers, but yeah, which can work, I guess, but
I still think Killerfish with cat.
Yes. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and on that note, gonna stop recording here and see you next game. Hello again, game number 2 between Killerfish and Oleg. We will see how this goes on Slumbering Settlement, and I believe attacker is Oleg this time, or is he?
No, this time it's Killerfish.
Oh yeah, that was actually strange that he used that build as a defender. Then
indeed, maybe some sort of surprise tactic. And to make it more clear for viewers, this is Dragon Wars tournament semi-final match. So if you didn't watch the first game on Prussian Prince channel, you should go and watch it. I highly recommend. It wasn't anything spectacular, but it showed like weaknesses. And Killerfish doesn't seem to give up at all. He modified his build, and we will see how it works. And actually he modified it very similar to what I mentioned. Look at it.
Yeah.
Well, we cannot go over his build yet because he didn't show everything. Well, now he did almost. So we have 2 Black Tortoise forces, Chiplan as I mentioned, just as a pivot point. Sabre Cavalry, 1 revolvers. Do not agree with revolvers here. Not at all. I think Imperial Guard Cavalry suits melee heavy builds more. He have 3 Yarikachi, Vanilla rank 3, Vanilla, 2 Spear Levy as a Mitchell, so no Shogitais, they are too expensive I guess. 2 Yariki, 3 Yariki rank 2, 1 Yariki rank 7, full melee gen again. And well, as you can guess, it's not his full build, but we will not speak about it yet. So he goes for Sword Dojo first, allowing Oleg Vadimovich to take Farmhouse and probably Workshop. Oleg Vadimovich playing very cautiously, not really rushing in a forest near Workshop, moves out slowly. Will you go with his build, Russian?
Okay, for Oleg we have Full Gun General again. Then by the farmhouse we have a Royal Marine, Shogunate Guardian for 150 range, Red Bear, another Red Bear, and a Vermilion Bird Force, another Shogunate Guard Infantry 150 range, and Red Bear, and also another Red Bear by the Workshop. He has a Vermilion, but he already has 3 elite units, so
1, 2, 3, 4 hours. Yeah.
But we will see.
We will see indeed. I still do not agree with most I see on Killerfish side. He's experimenting, I can see that, but I just don't like synergy of units he have. There is no clear late game tool for him. No mobile firepower, and utilizing his Black Tortoise forces would be a bit difficult in scenario of 3 150s, but I can see how it can work.
Look at Oleg making a mistake with his Shogun Guard infantry 150 range. He doesn't have enough line of sight there, actually. But maybe he gets a volley. No.
It's a nice bait. He's pretty much ready to sacrifice that unit. He's seen most of the build of Killerfish, so he says, okay, I'm okay, I can sacrifice 150, hoping that my revolvers will win me late game. And I'm sure in this forest near general of Oleg Vadimovich, there is 2 revolvers hidden. I'm sure of it. So he is okay with this expensive sacrifice. At least as a bait. Look how 2 Redbeards behind protected. He wants to bait cavalry. And he has this, if you look, if you put your camera near workshop and look towards Sword Dodger, his line were positioned as this, how it's called, the tree, Christmas tree. Whatever. So let's look at minimap. Looks like a full surround from Killerfish, but he is very cautious, trying not to get into revolvers. He tries to get a full surround while... and here's the problem for Oleg Vadimovich. Because he have no cavalry at all, Killerfish is game... Okay, game going on. If we look at near revolvers of Killerfish, at this Black Tortoise force, it alone can hold this forest for quite a long time. There is no cavalry to break it. So Oleg Vadimovich cannot deny this surround easily.
Yes, but look at the workshop even. Now that side is isolated and Killerfish is coming around with Cav. He's gonna
There is revolvers. Killerfish losing this Sabrim. He will lose it.
No?
No? Oh my god. I think in this near workshop we have 2 line units and 2 revolvers, most likely. Yeah, here the revolvers. Second one coming. But there is Black Tortoise force for Killerfish hidden from the beginning. I think he isn't doing optimal job here. And look, a lot of Cav coming. These revolvers would be dead.
Cav of Killerfish, what is he doing?
Misoda. But he killed 1 revolver, so it's so far very good exchange.
Yeah.
1 revolver dead for free.
But
and next one, yeah, he just didn't want to fight that revolver near this Shinsegumi police force. But now when this white bears will be routed, revolvers would die too. So let's see, 1 revolver didn't pay. Whitebeard didn't pay. So let's see if Shinsegumi would pay. Second revolver barely paid for itself. Getting decimated now. Killerfish's own revolver, I don't know. Oh, they ate a volley from Royal Marines, just bad passing, I didn't show it. Bad pass fighting. But they're coming into play now. I think Killerfish started this assault a bit too early before his infantry got into place.
revolver behind that marine.
Yeah. Oleg thought that it would be attack on his general, but instead Killerfish just went for these Royal Marines, and this revolver was suddenly very cost effective.
Damned lily-livered cowards! Your men are running, sir!
I'm not sure if Killerfish have enough steam to finish this game,
but
start look promising.
I think he may. He might.
Yeah. Well, it will depend, like, how these 2 Yarika, like, Oleg definitely still have a chance. I'm absolutely sure he have a chance, just because he have more late game tools, and the Killerfish keeps losing his cavalry without proper line support. He gets rid of Vermilion Force almost. No, not yet.
General of Killerfish. Uh-oh.
Wrong target. Why is you? He's going for general instead of Shogun Guard infantry. I'm not sure about
This may
it.
lose him the game, potentially.
Not potentially, literally. The problem for Killerfish without his gen, not only morale shock, the problem is late game kiting scenario when this general of Oleg Vadimovich can kite alone for quite a long time. And the problem is, why is it the problem? Because Killerfish have no cavalry left, and his general was a legit cavalry unit, which should be used late game in my opinion. And I know why he did that. He thought that Oleg Vadimovich too busy on other flank and wouldn't notice. But Oleg Vadimovich did notice, and well. But anyway, this Yarikachi got into melee with this Shogun Guard infantry, and despite gun battle, they are losing in melee. I think Killerfish should have this.
Yeah, but
Yeah, this Yarikachi could rout with suppression fire.
would be close. Suppression fire is gonna stop any moment now, and maybe after that it will not rout. One back charge could kill that Yarikachi.
Killerfish still tries. He may lose this. He totally may lose this now.
Still, the morale for him is very bad. That's his problem right now.
Yeah.
Your men are routing, sir.
General of Oleg doing some strange stuff. Now he may get shot at. Man, this game is
Strange. Yeah, Killerfish by one move almost denied his whole achievement for a game.
But imagine Killerfish loses both his lines now. What happens next? It's General of Oleg winning the game.
I do not sure of it. I'm not sure. Killerfish is attacker, right?
Yeah.
I think there is a rule, but I'm not sure that single general with 9 men can stay in a fight.
Yeah. Well, now he's gonna lose because he engaged in melee. His only hope was fighting the Yarikachi and killing that black tortoise somehow. He's not gonna be able to do that now. Yeah, game is over at this point.
Let's wait. There is always some strange stuff that may be happening.
General has
Okay, general is actually dead.
Huh, close one.
GG. Yeah,
Almost through it.
that's what. Yeah, that's what happened when players actually switch on their brains. Killerfish warmed up in the first game, thought about what he did wrong, and you see how he adjusted. He said to himself, okay, I cannot do it frontally. There is still a lot of sloppiness, but I don't know anyone who would execute this better. Except for General Charge, but he played very decent game. Maybe his initial cavalry charge near workshop could have been delayed a little bit when infantry would be closer. Maybe. But well, I'm honestly glad it worked. Not because I'm rooting for Killerfish this time, but because I'm rooting for more interesting play styles. And because he used the build I pretty much described. 3 cheap line units with a lot of cav. Melee infantry wasn't the main component here, just like super balanced build.
If he didn't have his lines now, he would get totally kited.
Yeah. And I'm absolutely delighted by how revolver cavalry was used. It was actually interesting. Pressure on general and then suddenly switch for Royal Marines. Cool stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that Saber cavalry could have done the same thing. I'm sure. Like if it wasn't revolver, but saber cavalry would have been the same.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
good game.
watching this cool game. See you in game number 3. Welcome to game number 3 of this match between Killerfisch and Oleg Vadimovich. Now, go ahead, Zript.
Hello, hello. And I was just try to remind once again, like I do it almost every cast on Gunma Field, about these small hills on a forest near shrine. I'm looking at one at the moment, and these hills make rushing in this forest quite possible. Anyway, game actually started, so let me take a look at Oleg Vadimovich build. Slight deviation from his previous builds. He have 4 Yariki, all rank 2 I would assume, yeah. No. 2 rank 2. 1 vanilla, 1 rank 4, interesting. 2 vanilla revolver, cavalry. Understandable. I could take it. Shinsegumi Police Force, Red Beers, Shogunate Infantry, Red Beers, White Beer Infantry, White Beer Infantry, and United States Marines. So only one 150 range unit. His general is actually full Bushido gen. Huh.
Strange.
And for Killerfisch now.
Okay, for Killerfisch we have full Bushido General as well. On his right flank a Saber Cav. Maybe he meant it to be hidden, but it's not. Anyway, on his left flank is where the majority of his forces are. He's got, I believe it's 1 Spear Levy, 2 Yarikachi, one of which is rank 2. Then he has a Shogitai. Perhaps he has another Shogitai, but I didn't see. Then he has 2 Yariki in the forest, rank 2. And 2 more Saber Cav Vanilla on his left flank. And his general is getting chased by the Cav of Oleg. And here comes Killerfisch with much more Cav from the forest. Saber Cav, Revolver, Yariki rank 2, and the Yariki rank 2. And this is gonna be interesting. We will potentially have a huge fight. No, we won't, because Killerfisch has Spear Levy over there, so it wouldn't be a very good idea for Oleg to engage there potentially, unless he has a plan up his sleeve. This is very interesting.
Yeah. It's I can't make any easy decisions here at the moment. Spear Levy, Yarikachi. Wasting ammunition on these revolvers, Oleg Vadimovich, I'm not sure about it. And even getting shot by revolvers of Killerfisch. Killerfisch baiting these 2 Yariki with his general, counter-charging. There is line of... Oleg Vadimovich does the right thing by pushing his line here. But I'm not sure that's a good engagement he taking with cavalry. But revolvers of Oleg looking... Oh man!
That it would be big.
General of Killerfisch would die. That's... not even a question. So Killerfisch made the grave mistake. Oh no, wait. 11 men, can he run away?
No. I don't
No.
think so.
8 men, he decides to take a fight. Dead. So, I would say this game is lost. Like,
Yeah.
but 80% lost.
Wait, why is he attacking Spear Levy with the revolvers?
I'm not sure.
Your units can no longer fire, General.
No, it's out of ammo.
Okay, so let's... I want to make some fast conclusions what was wrong here. Killerfisch, a lot of his cavalry near shrine, it could have easily participated in that fight near his general. That's what he should have done, in my honest opinion. And that's where his revolvers should have been.
Now, Cab of Killerfisch coming in, but revolvers will be there to meet them.
Your men are routing, sir.
Yes, and look.
Still.
Yeah, and the interesting part of it, Killerfisch spreads his cavalry. And he allows Oleg Vadimovich to shoot at his cavalry instead of his spear levies. The fuck he's doing? Man, that's painful to watch because may it still work for him? I don't think so.
No.
He's sending his Shogitai.
First in, yeah.
That's and the reason I'm so angry is because he does a lot of stuff right, but it's just execution. It's just the way he makes decisions on the fly. He doesn't do good decisions. Make good decisions.
Unit has fallen to the
Like,
enemy.
for example, look where I'm looking from. This spear rush near shrine. Why was it supported by cavalry? There are no need. You're rushing through the forest. So if his cavalry were concentrated on other side, revolvers of Oleg Vadimovich and his United States Marines would have been dead by this point. But interestingly enough, Killerfisch, I think, bought himself a small chance here.
Yeah.
Is it? Can it work? I'm not sure. It depends on how much ammunition revolvers of Oleg Vadimovich have. Man, if Killerfisch wins this, I don't know, like it's
I don't
so
think
strange.
so, but it would be ridiculous if he does somehow.
Well,
Your men are
US Marines
routed,
tight
sir.
in melee. Killerfisch forgot about his spear levies, his revolvers coming to charge these red bears. Killerfisch is going to win this. I mean, I don't understand.
What?
I-
Well,
US Marines still can do something. I guess you can say the problem is that I'm looking only at one player at the same time. Like, I'm not sure which mistakes Oleg Vadimovich did because I was too concentrated on Killerfisch. That could be a reason.
well,
So
I only saw one thing, and he was facing the wrong way. He was facing a spear levy with the red bear, and that spear levy never got into line of sight. That was one thing I saw, but it wasn't like huge. I don't know what was actually huge.
yes. Well, maybe the fact that he allowed himself to be squashed from two sides,
Yeah.
and
Damn
his
lily-livered
revolvers,
cowards!
they
Your men are
didn't
running,
make
sir.
proper use of their ammunition. Look, what
Yeah.
I'm not sure what he's trying to do.
Well,
Yeah, Ricky dead. This red bear would die. Surprising, strange, but let's call it line positioning, I guess. Most likely, I need to watch at replay to make a better conclusion. Killerfisch winning in a very surprising game. Denying my logic,
Well,
which is good, which means I still have stuff to learn about.
well, he was shooting into the forest, I guess. I don't know.
Yes, gave up shrine, but still, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Killerfisch could have been way more effective.
I think Oleg.
I'm
could
sure of
have-
it.
Yeah, he could have gone for one dojo. He could have just gone
Well-
for the shrine and been like,
Kept it.
fuck it. I will just, if I will push, I will push you slowly. Maybe something like that.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm so hungry and sleepy. Okay, so for Killerfisch, his revolvers somehow paid off. His cavalry in so-so position. They did get some kills, but generally were just a disruption force, which sometimes was completely destroyed.
Both of
General-
them look so rusty.
Yeah, absolutely. But Oleg Vadimovich definitely have enough practice lately, so I wouldn't say rusty. I would say he just... Most of his opponents are not of such a creative playstyles, let's call it that. In Russian community, people prefer to play much simpler, much more focused. As for Killerfisch, this game was non-trivial plan. He maneuvered to get on two sides, to rush in a forest from two sides, and it was in situation where cavalry like what was happening at the beginning was cavalry was absolutely impossible to read. Interesting game indeed, interesting game plan. And well, Oleg Vadimovich is in a pinch right now. It's a
Yeah.
match point for Killerfish. So we will see. We will see
Yeah.
how it goes in
And
a
the other
fourth
thing
game.
is, why did he use Bushido General? Don't get it.
Who? Oleg Vadimovich?
Oleg, yeah, instead of command.
I think to get that assault for his cavalry.
Yeah, but then his lines don't get extra morale. Then he doesn't have reconnaissance. Then he doesn't know where his opponent. I don't know. Like then he just doesn't have a gun on his general. Even. Could have
Yeah, a
been
lot
helpful.
of questionable stuff, but I guess the idea was to win cavalry fight by sending that assault Yariki, and they would stay no matter what friendly fire penalty they get from revolvers because of that assault.
But I
But
don't know. It's not.
doesn't seem.
It's risky.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's worth it.
But yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you in the next game. Potentially the final game of the series. Hello again, the Prussian Prince here with Zeript.
Hello, hello.
It's another game of Killerfish versus Oleg Vadimovich. And Oleg Vadimovich is in a pinch right now. How will he get out of this? Like, the last two games have been very close games. And
Indeed.
it's like
So,
insane ones, even.
yeah. And while we're waiting for game to start, let me make us a little quiz with you guys. Am I Indian or French? Can you guess? Well, not on the stream, of course, on Prussian Prince channel, because on the stream people probably know.
guys,
Uh,
guys, he's from Japan.
Well,
Let me give you that tip.
that's why I always play Axis in Rising Storm.
Yes.
You got it right. You got it right. Okay, and actually game started pretty fast. And Killerfish, this time he starts
Wait,
in no
same
bullshit
build,
mode.
or is it?
Yeah, but very frontal, like, oh, I don't care about
Yes.
any sick maneuvering, let's just go frontally.
And for Oleg Vadimovich, we have interesting composition, still full Bushido, but then we have 2 Spear Levy and 3 Shogitai. And we also have 2 Revolver Cav, then again Saber Cav rank 2, Shogunate Guard Cav rank 6, Yariki Vanilla, Shogunate Guard Cav rank 6 again, and another Saber Cav rank 2. This is a sick cavalry force.
Yeah,
You-
but
Only 5 infantry units, that's crazy. We will see how it goes.
and it's absolutely cool because in terms of infantry fight, Oleg Vadimovich is stronger,
Yeah.
but he can't use his cavalry easily because Killerfish's build is spear build. So it would actually depend on can Killerfish smartly combine his cavalry assault with his spear protection. It's difficult to say, but now he desperately needs to deny work sword dodge.
Oh,
He will not.
Yeah.
So, if fight starts soon, Oleg Vadimovich will have this advantage. That's it. There is actually a line for Killerfish. He got archery dojo, which will help his revolvers, I assume. And nice charge from Oleg Vadimovich, but it was in a forest, so he is losing that. And he's committing all his cavalry in this forest.
Look at the Shogitai, they're about to get shredded by Yarikis.
Whoa, look at this charge. I'm closing up on that. Oh man. I have no idea about this, what's happening in this mess. I think Killerfish have slight advantage in cavalry fight at the moment,
Yeah.
but revolvers coming to shatter these red bears. They would be charged. Killerfish have only one revolver, right?
I think so.
Yes.
Sir, I fear your general is in mortal
So in
peril,
infantry
sir.
fight, Shugita is doing pretty well at the moment. But slowly it starts to crumble.
He needs to use his Shogunate Guard Cav somehow. Like, he hasn't used it the whole game, and it's just wasted poker right now for him. That's done nothing.
Yeah, but it could be help late game. It's only possible to use in cavalry fight at the moment. But cavalry fight is supported by Redbeards for Killerfish.
If he gets back charges, but he's not going to. I think he's gonna change the order of his Shogunate Guard Cav. And Saber Cav's still walking, now it's finally running, he's probably gonna go into Redbeard, but his cavalry, I don't like cavalry engagement for
Yeah,
Oleg. It's weird.
Oleg didn't get rid of these Redbeards fast enough. Now he's going to charge them with Saber Cavalry, but man, that's bad for him.
Yeah. He may still win this just because
A
he's got
unit is
Shogunate,
Yeah.
running from the
but,
battlefield, sir.
They are starting to waver, so I'm not sure. And they both still have full revolvers left, and there is archery dodge on the map. So yeah, game not over, that's for sure. But now, okay, Oleg Vadimovich may lose his gen at
Yes,
the moment.
look at his cav on his left, he's engaged with Yorikachis. Why is he doing that?
But look,
still,
his
A unit is
Shugita is
running from the
definitely
battlefield, sir.
saving the day.
insane kills. Still his cavalry, Shogunate Guard Cav still engaged with Yorikachi. It's so painful for him. Revolvers coming in now. Do they have more ammo? Yes,
I'm
they
not
do.
sure.
They do.
But actually, Oleg Vadimovich will lose his general a bit earlier. And Killerfish actually may save his gen.
He may actually somehow win this game.
Okay, now revolvers of Oleg Vadimovich would die, and that's all. That's a match. I can go eat now. Yay!
That was.
That was
game.
difficult to read.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's as I said in the beginning. Oleg Vadimovich is a strong and player who shows stable results. But in this game, you could have noticed it, as in the previous. Small misunderstandings with line positioning. This time he clearly misused his cavalry, which could have easily won him the game because Shogitai were much more sturdier than I would imagine. So if he didn't misuse his cavalry, Oleg Vadimovich would get this game.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
He had 2 revolvers instead of 1. He had stronger cavalry. And his infantry were more effective. It's like not enough experience against highest level of play. He deals good with opponents who play simply, but when he plays against Killerfish, who creates just insane mess on a field, look at it. All of Killerfish units, only one of killed over 100, but he still won because of all his units killing some. While for Oleg Vadimovich, just not enough. Somehow.
Yeah, he messed
I don't
up
know.
with his cav and charged spears. Like, I don't know why. Well, I guess he was just.
But I should applaud Oleg Vadimovich thinking his build almost a counter build to Killerfish.
Yeah.
Like, it easily could have gone anyway.
But maybe some
Killerfish.
lines of his own.
Maybe, but it's not like it's how he used it. He could have easily taken that red bear of Killerfish away, but that red bear killed 87 men of expensive cavalry. Worth it, definitely worth it. So, congratulations to Killerfish. He got into nice mood for this
is best
tournament.
of 7. Did he win 4 games?
No, wait, it's best
Oh,
of
wait,
7?
Best of
Yes.
7.
Oh, it's semi-finals. Okay, my food is denied.
Okay, and we are both stupid.
Yeah, well, I still applaud
Yes.
to Oleg Vadimovich too. It's not everyone can stay that well against Killerfish.
Alright. So, thank you for watching. See you in the next game then. It's not. This was not the last one, despite what we were saying at the end. Hello, this is the Prussian Prince with Zript.
Hello, hello.
And this could be potentially the final game for real.
Yeah. I'm sorry for misleading you
It's
in a
both our
previous
faults.
game. Yeah. So it's a match of it's semi-final match of Dragon War tournament, last big FOTS tournament, quite possibly last one. It's Killerfisch against Oleg Vadimovich in best of 7. Killerfisch leads 3-1, and this is match point for him. So if he wins, I can go and eat. If he loses, we have to. Well,
we would have potentially three more games. If he
Yeah.
loses this.
but as a caster,
No, two.
I kinda like. I absolutely love this match so far. It's interesting,
Yeah.
and I kinda want to see more.
Yes.
But
Screw
I also
eating.
want to eat. And about to clarify one thing on the stream chat, it's not a chat lag. It's first of all, Twitch delays stream by 15-30 seconds, even if I put no delay. And I just don't read chat all the time. Okay, and game actually starting.
Okay.
So here we are on Ikinaura village, and for Oleg Vadimovich we have infantry heavy build, 2 revolvers, 150, interesting. A lot of cheap line, black BS, Vermilion Bird Force, white BS not that cheap, Shinsegumi Police Force, Vermilion, Black Tortoise. Why he brings Shinsegumi, I don't know.
I think because of melee stats, maybe.
Yeah, second Shinsegumi, Vermilion Bird Force. So it's pretty much red BS with better morale and slightly better melee stats. And he have Kyoto Police Force? Cool one, like very
Yes.
unconventional units. Not exactly cost-effective build, but we will see. His general is full gun gen today. Well, on this map.
Yes.
Will you go over the Killerfisch?
Okay, for Killerfisch, he is spreading out so much on this map. On his left flank, he's got the Yariki rank 7, Saber Cav Vanilla, Yariki rank 2, and the Saber Cav Vanilla. He's also moving up the hill with a Spear Levy, level 2 Yarikachi, and a rank 1 Shogunate Guard Infantry with suppression fire. Maybe he learned something off of... oh, here comes the Revolver Cav of Oleg.
First volley from Killerfisch. I don't know what he did wrong, but generally charging revolver cavalry shoots earlier because it has attack order.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
Killerfisch for some reason pulls back. Why?
Now you may lose his own revolver.
Yeah, it's suddenly become even exchange.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for other.
Okay, then we have Spear Levy, still by the Archery Dojo and the Shogutai. His general's over there, full Bushido Gen. On the other side, that revolver's still alive, 24 men, so could still do some damage. Saber Cav Vanilla, Spear Levy, and Yarikachi rank 3. And here comes the Cav at the back of Oleg Vadimovich. So,
Yeah. Oh, some lines, some shots on near Archery Dojo, and I'm showing minimap in increased mode so that you can see what Killerfisch does. He picks a safe distance and gets his cavalry around, and look what's happening instantly. He tries to switch all his forces to attack near Archery Dojo, because all these forces of Oleg Vadimovich near SWAT Dojo would be out of a fight if Killerfisch does everything fast enough. So let's see if he manages.
he is so slow on the side with Sword Dojo, he should already have given orders by now.
Yeah, and look at the revolvers of Killerfisch. What formations they used to shoot at Oleg Vadimovich revolvers. Oh man. And look, melee rush and cavalry already connected nicely. Getting this Kyoto Police Force and Vermilion Bird Force almost for free.
From the battlefield, sir.
Cavalry going around,
Will
not
get
sure.
shot.
Revolvers of Oleg Vadimovich still survive, but now it's a problem for Oleg Vadimovich because now he's shooting his own back in all occasions, and there is more and more stuff coming in. And look how Killerfisch keeps 2 cavalry out of a fight yet. He waits for these 2 units near Sword Dodger to turn.
But if he loses his Shogitai, then he cannot win this game. If he loses
I'm not
those units.
sure. At the moment it looks bad because his Spear Levy and Yarikachi out of a fight. Definitely not good. His Shogunate Guard Infantry just coming. Yeah, he's making mistakes. I would say at the moment, right now, it's even. It's actually even.
But Oleg is not pulling back that Vermilion. He should pull it back while Kyoto is engaged with it. Now he does, actually, so job well done, but still, such a strange place to start the fight for Oleg, because he doesn't get the chance to shoot much in this scenario.
Not enough line of sight. And the moment he shoots, it's a friendly fire. But I think Killerfisch so far was a bit wasteful with his cavalry. He have Yarikachi, which he doesn't use at the moment. He still have Spear Levy. Here, revolvers. Charging just in melee. So yeah, nice start, but Killerfisch just maybe a bit too fast. He was afraid that Oleg Vadimovich would be able
Your
to
general is under
react.
attack.
Okay, general is in melee gen, undershot of gun gen. I'm not sure. Look how he breaking through, and look how United States Marines, 27 men killed. Definitely
Yes.
not enough.
I think this game, I don't think Oleg can win this one, actually.
It will depend on general standoff, because now Oleg baits Killerfisch general into white bears, but they are facing wrong way. Disruption all the way. So, and Killerfisch still have Shogunate Guard Infantry.
Still Cav coming around into that Romanian. Yeah. Oleg does not have enough.
Yep.
to handle it. Just
Well,
strange engagement for him. Like, just strange. Like,
Well,
he's no
he
line of
put
sight
himself
for him.
in a trap. Yeah,
Why?
he put
could
himself
have,
in a trap.
He could have just went for one of the hills to, like Killerfish did on that side. Maybe. Still.
Maybe. Well, that's it, guys. That's how in one match you can learn a lot instantly. So anyone who is saying that melee rushes become weak, guys, you just don't know how to properly use them. And now I actually have example on my own stream. Go and watch it. And don't tell me that Killerfish played perfectly. No. The good thing for Killerfish were some mistakes of Oleg Vadimovich, that's for sure, but just broad strokes. He like painting picture with big right decisions, but small executions actually were awful sometimes. A lot of bad cavalry play, a lot of wasteful cavalry and infantry play, and he still won. So melee rushes still have place in a game. And on this I will stop the stream. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you again on my channel, on a Prussian Prince channel, and
Yep.
I'm going to eat. See you guys later.
Tomorrow. Oh, that's some other
Or
time.
maybe today, yeah.
Tomorrow. I don't
See
know why I
you.
said that.